Hi, on this beautiful full moon night. The first card here is a full moon in Aries. I think it's in Leo. Let me check. First significant numbers we have 999, 555, 111, 1111. Full moon is in Leo, as I thought. It might be in Cancer in Vedic astrology. I'm gonna check nakshatra just for okay, it's in Ashlesha nakshatra. So this is, well, yeah, this is a pretty much middle cancer, yeah. Interesting things are happening. These are not only synchronicities which are coming up, it's also the number 844, actually 944, 844, 744. Well, actually 144 up to 1144 are significant, which shows particular level people should focus right now on. We already been talking about it, how this full moon in particular is moving everybody from solar plexus to heart chakra, specifically from solar plexus to heart chakra, but for some individuals it will be from third eye to heart chakra. I heard something before this reading called it's just a figure of speech, somebody saying, and I had the impression that it's very like pseudo-intellectual but also arrogant and kind of I don't know, stick in a butt type of energy. I don't know what's your impression about it. That's how the energy felt, even though this phrase isn't particularly annoying. Maybe somebody thinks you are pseudo-intellectual, somebody you not commune with anymore, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it might be Virgo or Capricorn in reverse. I feel like this is the ascendant rather than star sign though. This is somebody who is who does not see your worth because they value something else. They do value hard-on, hands-on, experiential type of science where there are rigoristic tests on a group of 1,000 people and they show the symptoms of this and this and that. Of course energy is there, of course it's skewed, of course it's a highly financed, of course it's a form of business and bullshit, but this is what they believe in. That's what they believe in. I'm not gonna question it here, but they think you are pseudo-intellectual, though they sound really pseudo-intellectual, like for real. Okay, that's this first thing. Second thing, I was talking about those numbers. This is a whole new level. It's a whole new level because this is a level of looking at life from detachment and aligning things on a higher note. And it's very difficult because you have to work with the energy of the cosmos and energy of the collective consciousness. So not about you, not talk about your life, not talk about your ancestors. All through this will be always scaling towards various patterns in your immediate reality. Much more so on also 844. It was almost like dividing to 211. Right after I saw a few times 844 in random places, it was then 211. And I think like one part of you, which is like rather feminine or masculine part, or maybe if you are in some sort of union, you or your husband, partner, other half, one of you doing great job, second one needs some attention. One part of you, let's say your feminine part is on point, is beautiful, you have this really you are at ease in this full moon, even though everything is changing right now. And another part, your counterpart or your masculine part, it's in shambles. Perhaps you today releasing the last bits of anger, perhaps you feeling some tension in the solar plexus area. It's gonna be released and you're gonna move to heart space. You gotta move to heart space. Everybody around us have to move to heart space, because what's gonna happen with the sun? Oh shit, I went ahead of myself a little bit here. I don't know if I should have said that. Well, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have Carrington event if it comes to solar flares, but some very highly uptake is coming, because also things are changing on Earth, and also we need this super strong radiation energy to come here and lift us up as a society. I don't think we're gonna lose satellites, but during my lifetime, I've in fact known this to be an issue. I saw myself being in the northern region. I was in Alaska, and I was wanting to communicate with my country Poland, and I couldn't because there was no internet, no nothing. Nothing was working in our world. So I've seen it in a vision once. I cannot confirm this is gonna be true for everyone, but if something like this will come. I didn't heard it to be right now. Also, we're gonna have strong geomagnetic storm coming soon. That's just psychic input here, purely. We have 7 of Wands and we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So you are being protected, and also there's very much like personal energies coming through. Let's see if I have some other thing to, because you know Ashlesha is very, very important nakshatra. It is a nakshatra of absolute transformation. This is nakshatra of Kundalini awakening. This is going through the realm of which everybody loves to be in, because this is realm of sexual pleasure. This is the realm of the lowest type pleasure, tamas. But it's lovely because like there are beautiful women, snake-like women. They are super beautiful. They look like, all of them look like I don't know who. I don't know who's maybe good representative archetype, like famous person I'm trying to figure out. Like at least let's leave this behind, but we have like a land of infinite pleasure, like of pursuing whatever desires we want, to slowly leaving these desires behind, leaving them behind, doing the sacrifices on a higher level in order to align with the highest possible level, to be finally together amongst the gods as the person of a high honor, person of the very high spiritual status. This is Uttara Bhadrapada. Ashlesha merges into Uttara Bhadrapada at the end of the journey, where we become this white snake, absolutely white, pure energy, healing snake. Snakes are really important. I particularly, weirdly enough, I bought a snake plant yesterday and I didn't know why. 734 on the clock again. I bought this snake plant and I was wondering why. I now figured out why. It's his new moon in Cancer here. There's a symbolism of the Esculap, also going to pharmacy, going to hospital. All of that is very significant right now. As we have Neptune in Aries, Neptune is acting on all the delusions, all the accumulated collective karma. That's something which Neptune has. Neptune is where everything is delusion. Everything is not defined yet. Everything is just like a fear which manifests various ways. Neptune is something which in Aries, those world's deepest fear may start to come to action for many people. Actually, until year 2028, we are kind of chugged. If it comes to our development, it will be difficult. Will be mostly kind of hard time. That's why, because there are diamonds being built, diamonds being created under pressure. We are in like kind of pressure cooker. Earth itself is acting this way. People's minds are acting this way. People are dropping everything which is unhealthy because simply they cannot no longer do those things. It's just there is no longer frequency which supports it, because frequency is rising. With every solar flare, every geomagnetic storm, we have this energy rising. I'm hearing support group. What other number is important? Oh, for example, there are synchronicities. So today in particular, because it's this full moon, you may notice how, if you are aligned, and it's very, very easy. So for example, I give what happens for me. I was watching a video, and in a video somebody said it's gonna sparkle, or there are gonna be sparks, and in a game I've just see something, it's a firework sparkling, like, and it was even called spark firework at the same time, and it has been lit. And for example, another thing which happened is like I heard in a video somebody said gifts, your gifts, and when they said it in the same moment, I clicked claim a gift. And it was like, those kind of situations are happening. So I know I can read today. There are days where I think I shouldn't. There is an excellent video. Oh, so we have, interesting, it's coming Cancer instead of Leo. And it's what, this is a North Node? This is a South Node? I was forgetting those. Yeah, it's a South Node, yeah? It's pointing towards. Ooh. So, and just figure it out. Yeah, South Node for sure. I just never saw it here yet. So we have a Cancer, 12th house, and South Node. It might be somebody's literal position, but it's just give us a topic for a reading here. I'm seeing a Leo and a 7 and Moon as well, you know? So maybe your full moon is happening today in somebody's 7th house of Leo as well. So it will be relation 11:11 on the clock. It will be relationship energy. Like, I'm programmed. I'm thinking like I'm programmed. I'm just looking at the clock only when there is synchronicity. Never ever time. Okay, so let's start it. Because we have this energy of 7 over here. We have 7, 7. Let's see. We hope for freaking cash machine to do it. Nah, we have a Hermit. No money for anyone. Anyway, that one was in reverse. So you have to rethink some sort of plan you have. You have stability, you have an idea, you have everything already, but you have to rethink it because there is some sort of thing you have to protect it from, some sort of little disaster. That's because there is an energy of somebody you don't want to be in communication with here, planning for you to have some sort of financial losses, to struggle, to do something. And they are sitting and thinking how they can make it so you're not financially secure. How they can mess up your investments, how they can mess up your future plans. Who is it? 7-3 for this, with somebody's ex energy, yeah? Because you are here an Empress, somebody who is planning ahead. Perhaps in your early 20s you already made investments which are bringing you money in your 40s, right? Or perhaps you are just starting something, or perhaps you received some sort of inheritance and you invested, like you just, instead of keeping one giant home, you just changed it into 4 apartments and you're renting them. I don't know, something here. Or maybe you just have this well prospering financial flow from whatever it is. It doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter what it is. This reading is not about, well, we didn't came here to make money, right? Everybody came here on earth just to learn the task they were given to. If it comes to money, it's just a side effect of you doing something good in material reality, usually, because like the spiritual work is a different story. Let's see if it will change in the future. The star we have. The Empress with the star, like what more do you want? Like this is God-given. As I was saying, I think in the last reading, this is God-given. Like this is not something you cannot have. You cannot not have money. You are an Empress in the star. This is just your prerogative. This is your symbol. This is what is happening for you. This is the enormous, infinite energy of attraction. It's like you are the magnetic core. Like you are this giant, beautiful magnet. Magnet for what? Of course, for everything which sparkles, which is good, which is abundant, which is of a high quality. And we have here Knight of Pentacles. But not only that, you are actually very, very how to call it, entrepreneurial by nature. You are I hope so. I hope it's not anybody else. I'm just reading here one person. You are entrepreneurial in a way. You are seeing, even through you are married, you have this wealth, but you also never waste anything. You always put everything to move somewhere, to do something, not to just sit in a wardrobe, to just like not to sit in a safe or whatever. It's just like doing some other stuff, and so things are growing and growing and growing. That's what I'm seeing. But somebody wanna adapt to it. They wanna adapt to your. Perhaps they even blocked it actually. Perhaps you are okay financially. You are all right now. You're doing it, but you cannot like fulfill the bigger desires you have. The for example, to have a to sponsor, I don't know, 20 kids in school, or to, I don't know, have something bigger, something which could be of help. And you are really, really sad because you have so much ideas, but every time you start, it seems to be troubles because somebody is actively producing some sort of plans. They are of a magical nature, not so much. They are of a pragmatic nature. It's like plotting. It's like plotting, searching for loopholes in a law. Say, this is somebody who owns you something. Really? See, we have South Node again, and now Pisces. This is Pisces or Cancer? Cancer, still Cancer. And we have 9th house. See, it was 12th house and 9th house. So this is, we talk about something from abroad. 12th house is literally lands abroad. I don't know if this is possibility for you, but if this is the easiest explanation, is that you own a land or property in other country and you don't know about it. Because somebody didn't let you know that you do. And you do deserve compensation for it. You might own something somewhere else. Nobody lets you know. But it also gives me like maybe international investments. Maybe that's what you're doing, and maybe that's what's blocked. Like, I don't know, the tax bracket is too high, and simply you cannot ship things to where you want. But no, there's like a deliberate action to search for loopholes in law. It would be easier if I would know what exactly it is. So somebody's searching for, so I don't know, it just gives me one idea. Like, let's say you're they're saying this is not that. They say this is not that, so don't even use this example. But what about this one? Okay, so let's say somebody, a family member, wrote a testimony. And let's say you are your spouse, let's say your wife or your husband, comes from a different country than yours. Because this has to be abroad. It's 12th house energy, 9th house energy. And also academic energy, also university energy. Maybe you met at the university together and it was like an exchange student or something. Gives me this energy a little bit. Or you went to study somewhere abroad. That's also an energy here. Or you study language. Okay. So let's say somebody wrote a testimony leaving you some sort of, let's say, a property or apartment or something, or part or share or something. And this person has died. Let's say this person didn't die. It was all good. You got a divorce. And this person didn't change the testimony. So, by law, you deserve to get whatever it was signed for you. I don't know, something is here a little bit complicated, but law is on your side, and it's not something other. I would say there is a company which you worked in and was abroad, and you, but the 7th house is staring at me. 7 and then reverse, it gives me divorce already here, or a breakup from some sort of family structure. Really, maybe this person was a Leo or Aries. You might be Cancer. There's 3 signs also very important. I think between Leo and Cancer is because of the difference of astrology, though. I think we talk about Ashlesha Nakshatra. Ashlesha Nakshatra is very much related to 8th house of astrology, even through it's in Cancer. Even through it's ruled by, I think, Mercury. This underworld themes and so on, and the extreme transformation is very much related to Scorpio. Ashlesha is the best represented by Scorpio sign in Western astrology, I think. So also 8th house is inheritance, we talk about. So this house 7th, and then 12th house, we talk about hidden enemies, we talk about enemies, we talk about people who would fight us for whatever we have. This is getting a little bit complicated. And I have like Knight of Swords. So we have the... Oh, that's what you're saying it is. So this is the inexperienced young lawyer. That's what it is. That's what I heard. It's inexperienced young lawyer. And what this person figured out. Say that family was broken. So this the lawyer found out that this people got divorced here. There is no family structure. And what happened next? And they decided that they're gonna, I don't know, they don't have, this is not in their power to, it's not in their power to, I don't know how to read it in this particular situation. This card is staring at me here. I'm gonna read them both together. So they are not being empowered to make it so somebody is not stable. There is a financial stability, and I think this comes at a very emotional cost to this other party. They feeling betrayed. They feeling like something from their childhood has been taken away by you. So that's why their decision is not to inform you about it and just have it for themselves. So we come into like a neutral ground. I don't think you would ever even want to let's say receive something like that. Maybe you would. I don't know. I don't know you. I wouldn't. For example, in this particular case, I'll just say I'll just have it, you know. It's something important, something childhood related here. See, because this is who I'm talking about. I think this is your core nature. Of course, this is Empress, but this is your core nature. You just want everything to be in. You want to be at peace. You want to be happy. You want to be relaxed. So it's not unnecessary drama, unnecessary arguments here are not important. And I'm just thinking like, but the problem is this person sends so much negative energy because of something they are dealing with. They are upset that you got something which you didn't even receive, that they feel like they're guilty for having it because they know formally you should have it. That's what the best I can get from this situation. I just almost want to leave it behind because it's so obvious. We can all imagine the implications of it. We can all imagine what kind of a person who feels, what they manifest in their life because of somebody's anger, resentment, or whatever, how it can hold someone's back from having a balanced chakra system and being aligned just because of somebody else's energy. You caused yourself problems here. I'm saying to person who is lying about something out there. I'm just saying, how much? No, go into jail. It's a spiritual jail here. But I don't know, this is like one aspect of it. Because if we have 8 of Swords, that's not okay. I don't know what's going on. This must be something more. And I'm feeling suddenly dizzy. Okay, so this person, maybe the reason for the breakup is this person was engaging in some sort of infidelity, but it's not even, it is. I'm seeing like a company parties with like sex parties, yeah, those are sex parties for sure, what I'm seeing. But not only this, I'm sensing also the energy of like the risky behaviors regarding money. So I'm seeing casinos as well here. I'm seeing gambling with important things. I'm hearing they made some stuff your name. Just to hold it. So even after divorce, they made some stuff your name so they can hold it. So that's why they go into jail. I wonder when you will be informed about it, because this is definitely something's happening. Something's happening rapidly now. We have 8 and 8. So there is an acceleration, as it's saying, acceleration in energy, acceleration of proceeding. And what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is 10 of Wands in reverse. So I don't know what you have to go through, because you have to go through something right now. I don't know if you know why you are getting spikes of anxiety, why you getting, because your name is mentioned. Your name is mentioned to be in a court somewhere else, in some, probably even, maybe even in another country. Your name is being mentioned, and every way you get this spike of anxiety or something like that. That's interesting. I want to know what's gonna happen. So 7 of Cups. So this person lied. This person created illusions about how your I think relationship looks, or what is going on. They think that despite the fact that you are divorced, you have like financial community. Is it even possible to divorce somebody and have still finances together? I don't think so. No, I don't know about law, but that sounds ridiculous to me. But that's what this person seemed to say to someone here. See, 8 of Pentacles, we have 888 energy here. So it was a quick action. This is somebody need to protect what they had. Protect this coin. You see, like, those coins and skulls are falling down. And a house is burning, house is on fire. This deck is very dynamic here. That's how I know today for sure Sun was blowing up. Because I was very, very, very drawn to this deck. Even though we have this lunar full moon, this lunar energy, I feel like Sun is completely overpowering this time, this full moon. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. So the skulls are falling, the skulls are reaching the top of the mountain, they're reaching to the house, they are on the ground, those coins are falling from the sky onto the house. So I don't know if somebody lost some property and they want compensation for it. They want I don't know, it might have gone as far that somebody burned something, you know, like somebody did one of this 27 they just like burned the house very hard to get the insurance money because they need to pay something else, or they burned the house down. Something about burning a house is important in this story. Maybe this is somebody's trauma, being in a fire too. But I'm getting somebody burned this house because it had your name too. Like that's scary, Pity. So this person is made. If this is true, and I'm hearing it is, this is psychopathic energy here we talk about, because this person literally burned a property because it belonged to you as well, and they didn't want it to belong to you. It is a home. It is a home for sure. You're gonna hear about it, I think. You're gonna hear about it because somebody really like set something on fire because it belonged to you as well. And now they have troubles. You see, Magician. So we're coming here to the other side of this reading, which is reinforced by some sort of family member who is working with this person. So I don't see, this person is not particularly like intuitive. I don't think so. This person is not into magic, alchemy, and all that stuff. But there is somebody who's working with them who is. They thought they masterminded it. They thought like it was like an impeccable planning you see in these movies, these thriller movies. Like you see in they will briefly just explain you how it all came together, how this person did this and this and that. Every detail matter. They all were like a puzzle pieces, like those dominoes falling, you know. They had to be ideally placed, and with these complex structures which are like the balls are running through across all the house. That's how somebody created such a detailed, brilliant plan of how to what, because like I'm seeing like somebody thought so much of it, like somebody had so dedicated few years of their life in order to hide that. And it was a simple thing, just the somebody I'm reading for, I'm feeling the energy of, okay, so just have it. That's what I feel like. Somebody's saying, yeah, no, I don't want it. Just take it. Come on. I don't want any home somewhere else, you know? That's what I'm really feeling here. But they decided to like burn it. They decided to do all this plan, so many steps. I don't even can see through all of this. But it was like having one lawyer and another lawyer and the lawyer they had during the divorce as well, I think. Going through papers, trying to avoid this and this and that, just spending times, hours thinking, stressing. I don't know. Your divorce must have happened at least like 5 years ago. I'm feeling like maybe I don't know. I cannot say it happened this year or last year for sure because I'm feeling this is old energy here. Because I'm feeling like 2020 almost, like this kind of 2020 to 2022. Somebody was plotting so much here. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know this card is irrelevant. So there are lies being told, yeah. There's a lot of lies being told. Everything is based on a lie. No, you have police. Police. I don't know why I say like it could be somebody move forward with something, but we have Knight of Wands in reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse, and in the middle this police card, this Chariot. Foxes and tigers might be significant. But we have, look at this, like somebody impulsive, somebody enraged, somebody is well, having a key and they don't have a key to some deposit box. That's also a possibility. You know that somebody this key to deposit box is it's held somewhere because half of it belongs to you or something. But this case has been taken to the higher up, so this is a court of law we talk about. Are you gonna get informed? I don't know. Maybe not even. I don't know. Because it says new beginning. It says to forget about it all. So I don't know if they succeed. They did succeed. Yo, so I'm telling you a story which is kind of like irrelevant. Because like this person is going to jail. This person did burn a property. But they succeeded in not giving you something, you know? They lost their freedom, they lost their resources, they lost their home, but they're not giving you that. That's really, really interesting story here. Oh my god. There's an idiom which describes it all in just like one sentence, which I forgot. Okay, so that's about it. Yeah.